Thank you, Milord. I request the President Bar Association, High Court for the State of Telangana, to speak on the occasion.
Thank you. Honorable Chief Justice Sri Ujjal Bhuyan, Honorable Judges of High Court of Telangana, former Judges of Supreme Court, the learned Advocate General, Chairman of Bar Council of Telangana, learned Advocate General, learned Public Prosecutor, Deputy Solicitor General of India, and respected senior advocates, distinguished guests from other states, my dear members of the bar, ladies and gentlemen. We are gathered here to celebrate not just the commemoration of the Republic, but also its core values. You all know the core values of Republic is the great aspiration of the people of this country. Millions of the people of this country who have sacrificed their lives for the freedom of this country. Therefore, the very core values which are ingrained in the basic structure of our Indian Constitution should all be recalled. The celebration of this day is the dedication to the principles of due process of law, what we familiarly refer to as a rule of law. This day is the best celebrated by an in-house audit. We'll get very few occasions where, as a bench and bar, as a family together, to have an audit ourselves, how the things are being moving, how we have been transferring the things. This is the basic beauty of the democracy. This is a meeting of the members of the judicial family, and at this family meeting we can afford to discuss some of the home truths. It is not just merely celebration, but we also have to outspoken truths which we have been confronting not only in the state of Telangana but entire country. One thing we all agree, that independency of judiciary is the core value and of the democratic institutions. Neither the bench nor the bar will never allow or spare when there is any assault on the independency of the judiciary. I can strongly say that the bar would be the forefront whenever there is such a trespass on the independency of the judiciary. Friends, rest of the country, when you see the scenario, but when it comes to the state of Telangana, it is something very different and peculiar. The state of Telangana is a newborn state. You know, this new state has not born at the wish of ruling class. It has not come Telangana as if a debate in the parliament and it has come into in a day, night or in a fortnight existence of Telangana. For the cause, for the struggle of Telangana to achieve the Telangana state, hundreds of people have sacrificed their lives. Not only the people, even the lawyers. Lawyers community have played a predominant role in shaping the movement, in democratizing the movement. And finally, the state of Telangana could able to achieve. Politically, we could able to achieve the state of Telangana. But still, when it comes to the higher judiciary, when it comes to the very independency, or we can say that the existence of Telangana is yet to be achieved. What we have aspired, what we have sacrificed is yet to be achieved. Still, that is a far truth. Friends, I wanted to say, before I go into the bench and bar relationship, I have to say with a proud that in a recent past, when there is a attacks or assaults on the lawyers community, you all know very well that certain incidents had taken place in the state of Telangana. Then our higher judiciary, Honorable Chief Justice, was so passionate and patient and had an audience and immediately taken up the matters as a public interest law. And this has instilled the confidence in the lawyers community that whenever there is any such instance had taken place, the higher judiciary, the honorable judges would be there to protect the rights of the lawyers community. This truth we have to speak. Now this has gone even to the deep root of the district level to the lawyers. And when it comes to the aspect of the bench and bar, just I want to bring to your notice that the former president of the Supreme Court of India, R.K. Jain, what he has said is, just I thought it is irrelevant. It needs to emphasize that the bar and bench are two very important institutions to ensure that the constitution functions and the rule of law prevail in the country. It will be no exaggeration if I say that both complement each other. Therefore, it is imperative that both enjoy the confidence of each other and maintain harmonious relationship. Both must come to rescue each other whenever their independence is compromised, because independence of bar is as important as that of judiciary. Independence of the legal profession is important not for the sake of lawyers, but because they serve the fundamental cause of rights of human beings and also of the society. If a lawyer is subjected to undue pressure or inducement of any kind of any quarter, he cannot properly and satisfactorily discharge his profession for and on behalf of the client. I have no doubt in my mind that the bench fully appreciates the importance of harmonious relationship between these two limbs of the profession. This is what very core and important to be looked into that. Friends, you all know recently there are certain things have taken place where there is a larger debate on the collegium, appointment of judges. This criticism is not just coming from our High Court, but also across the country. And a lot of signals had come from over the past 2 decades, but still it's going on. I feel strongly that the collegium of our High Court, or even on the Honorable Supreme Court collegium, they should take the confidence of the bar. If a bar is not taken into confidence, or the bar councils are not taken into confidence, ultimately it leads to the miscarriage of justice. My humble request to this August gathering that this celebration should go at the same time. We should also see that the values, independency of judiciary would only achieved when you take a bar association into the confidence and move further. Of course, the time is so constrained. We cannot go into all the aspects but I thank to one and all for giving this opportunity to the Bar Association to place the opinion. Thanking you very much.
Thank you, sir. I request the Chairman, Bar Council for the State of Telangana to address on this occasion.
Honorable Chief Justice Ujjal Bayan Garu, Honorable Judges of High Court of Telangana, present and former, respected Advocate General, respected State Public Prosecutor, my good friend V. Raghunath, President, Bar Association of High Court, respected judicial officers, my Vice Chairman, Bar Council of Telangana, and former Bar Council of India member and also ex-MLC, N. Ramchandra Rao, my esteemed brother members of Bar Council, and all the distinguished personalities who came and attending this program, respected senior advocates, my dear advocate brothers and sisters. I feel privileged and delighted to extend on behalf of the Bar Council and on my own behalf, the Republic Day greetings to all the members of this August gathering. On this momentous occasion, it is our primary duty to express our deep sense of gratitude to members of the Constituent Assembly, especially to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, Chairman of the Drafting Committee, for their wisdom and vision in the preparation of our great Constitution. In the memorable statement of Dr. B.R. Ambedkar, the source of inspiration for the democratic spirit of our Constitution is to be found not in the ideals of equality, liberty and fraternity or the French Revolution, but in the idea of universal equality as envisaged by Buddha and other sages of India. It should be admitted that it is the native intelligence of masses that has not only sustained but strengthened the democratic structure of our country despite social and economic inequalities. As we are aware, our Constitution has provided for amending its provisions to meet the changing circumstances and also challenges. More than 100 amendments have been made so far to facilitate the implementation of directive principles of state policy and other important issues. As a result, India has emerged as the largest and stable democracy and the fastest growing economy in the entire world. It is also be acknowledged that there are many issues relating to social and economic inequalities which call for attention. Coming to the role of judiciary, as we know, the role of judiciary as a safeguard of the Constitution has been laudable in this regard. Before I conclude, I take this opportunity to remind every one of us who are an integral part of legal fraternity that our earlier generations have left rich traditions and high standards of legal profession, and any deviation would lead to a situation resulting in imbalancing the system. It is our foremost duty to protect our value system enshrined over ages in our legal profession. Thank you one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir. I request the learned Advocate General to speak on the occasion.
My Lord, the Chief Justice, Honorable Sri Ujjal Buyan, Honorable Judges of this Court and Bombay High Court, Honorable former Judges of this Court, the Chairman Bar Council, the Additional Advocate General, the Deputy Solicitor General of India, the Public Prosecutor, the Government Pleaders and other law officers, the President of the Bar Association, the Registrars, all the judicial officers, advocate friends, distinguished invitees, ladies and gentlemen. At the outset, let me wish you all a grand and glorious 74th Republic Day. As you know all, we celebrate the Republic Day to commemorate 26 January as the day on which Indian Constitution has been brought into effect in the year 1950. The Constituent Assembly had entrusted the drafting committee with the responsibility to draft the chief document of our ancient yet nascent nation, with the committee being headed by one of the most learned persons who walked this earth, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar. It is only fitting that I mention on this occasion that it is a moment of pride and privilege to the people of Telangana that our new Secretariat complex will be named after that very great, illustrious scholar and architect of the Indian Constitution, Dr. Bhimrao Ramji Ambedkar. Republic Day is a celebration of our mother's India's emergence as a republic nation adorned in the grand robes of sovereignty. The Republic Day in a way marks India coming a full circle. Our ancient history is rooted in the tribal republican communities known as Ghana Sanghas, and the present head of this republic, a proud daughter tracing her roots to such culturally endowed communities, unfurling the flag today in Kartavya Path is a significant moment and homage to our cultural and social roots. The year 2022 has been a year of many significant landmark judgments, majority of them endorsing the rights and privileges of the people of India. Be it the Constitution Bench upholding the 103rd Constitutional Amendment Act while noting that reservation is not an end but a means to secure social and economic justice, or recognizing sex work as a profession, or putting a pause on the law of sedition. And this progress has been further continued in 2023 with the Honorable Supreme Court regenerating and expanding the rights under Part 3 of our Constitution by way of a judgment rendered by the Constitution Bench in Kaushal Kishore versus State of UP. Our High Court too rendered many landmark judgments such as a full bench setting the position of law on abolition of inams, ruling on the concept of territorial jurisdiction under Article 226, among many others. As the Apex Court noted, sunlight is the best disinfectant. Our High Court took another step in making the institution even more accessible to the public by opening its doors virtually for the world to see the Temple of Justice discharging its functions. Our beloved Chief Justice, Sri Ujjal Bhuyan, has taken pioneering measures for the welfare of the advocates. A fully equipped ambulance has been placed 24/7 at our High Court premises in order to provide the timely help to anybody who attends the Honorable High Court in times of distress. My Lords also has played a very proactive role in the matter of health checkup to all the advocates on very broad parameters without any cost. My Lords has strived enormously for the welfare of the members of the legal fraternity and for the protection of the constitutional rights of the state. The Telangana state has seen profound growth and development last year with its various organs bagging prestigious awards like Digital India Award, Green Champion Award, and the city of Hyderabad winning the World Green City Award, and so on. Telangana has also been recognized as the #1 state in the country in the regulatory category and has been selected for the Jal Jeevan Mission Award in the year 2022, and the Mission Bhagirath scheme was bestowed with the Union Government Award again, giving in the recognition of a role model for the entire country for providing purified potable drinking water through taps to every household. The state stands tall in investment opportunities, touching lives and providing job opportunities. Hyderabad Pharma City provides a jumpstart platform to life sciences companies and help the companies move up the value chain. It is conceived around creating an innovative seeding cluster, including establishment of a world-class life sciences university and other center of excellence. Many such initiatives aim to place Telangana high in terms of quality living, thereby providing true meaning to the term republic. The word republic itself originates from two Latin words. Res means entity and publica meaning of people. Thus, this is the day we announced it to the world. What is this culturally rich nation is ours. When we claim something to be ours, also comes the responsibility to preserve and appreciate it with our utmost sincerity and dedication. Today is a day to celebrate the role of each of us play in preserving and protecting this invaluable republic of ours. We celebrate the Republic Day every year to fill our hearts and minds with a spirit of inspiration necessary to achieve greater things in the present year and to motivate ourselves. In the same spirit, it is very important to remember to be grateful for this great republic that we are part of, especially the turmoil, instabilities at large in many countries across the world. Put what fathers and mothers of our nation have achieved by building this beautiful mosaic of a nation in a completely different perspective, which we might most of often take for granted. It was not fortune or a process of natural evolution that gave us our nation. The India we live in today is a fruit of deliberate thought, unrelenting struggle, incredible patience, selflessness, and unending toil and love of our national leaders, and thus is an embodiment of all those virtues and values they stood for. Once again, a happy Republic Day to one and all. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir. May I now request my Lord Honorable the Chief Justice to give his Lordship's message on the eve of Republic Day.
My esteemed sister and brother judges of the Telangana High Court, past and present, my esteemed brothers from the Bombay High Court, Justice Nitin Sambre and Justice Nitin Suryavanshi, Mr. B.S. Prasad, Learned Advocate General for the State of Telangana, Mr. A. Narasimha Reddy, Chairman, Bar Council of Telangana, Mr. Raghunath, President of the Telangana High Court Advocates Association, learned senior advocates, learned members of the bar, registrars of the High Court, Director of Judicial Academy, Law Secretary to the Government of Telangana, Member Secretary, Telangana State Legal Services Authority, Secretary, High Court Legal Aid Committee, Madam Sanghamitra Das Bhuiya, Madam Dr. Maushami Pathak, Madam Sneha Suryavanshi, officers and staff of the High Court Registry, distinguished guests who have assembled here from different parts of the country, my friends from the media, judicial officers present, ladies and gentlemen. A very good morning to all of you. I, on behalf of the entire judicial fraternity of the state of Telangana, extend my warm Republic Day greetings to all of you present here today and also to the people of Telangana. We have assembled here today in the precincts of the High Court to celebrate the 74th Republic Day of our country and to rededicate ourselves to the Constitution of India and to the nation. Drafting Committee of the Constituent Assembly, led by Baba Saheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar, after several rounds of intense debate and discussions, had drafted the most democratic, vibrant, progressive, and an all-inclusive constitution, at that time having 395 articles, which was adopted by the Constituent Assembly on November 26, 1949, and dedicated to the nation on 26 January 1950. It is a social document, it is a living document, it is a document which guides us both in our public life as well as in our private life. I take this opportunity to pay homage to our founding fathers, the architects of the Constitution, led by the great Bharat Ratna Baba Saheb Dr. Bhimrao Ambedkar. Preamble to the Constitution of India tells us that we, the people of India, have constituted India, that is Bharat, into a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Securing social, economic, and political justice is one of the constitutional goals. While we strive to achieve the goals, it is our responsibility to preserve our hard-earned freedom. Social, cultural, and economic independence can only make political freedom meaningful. Therefore, we talk of social justice. We have traveled a long way since the Constitution was first adopted, during which period the Constitution has withstood the test of time. Republic Day is not only a day of celebration, but it is also an occasion for self-introspection as to the progress that we have made towards achieving the cherished objectives of our founding fathers. Our Constitution tells us, reminds us every day that we are all equal. Article 14 mandates equality between men and men, between men and women. There can be no discrimination on the basis of caste, creed, sex, race, religion, and gender. Therefore, the morality that we practice at home or at the community level has to be in sync or aligned to the constitutional morality. Insofar the judiciary is concerned, there is a constant endeavor not only to meet the challenges, past, contemporary, and of the future, but also to upgrade the infrastructure and to co-opt technology. Our objective is to ensure accessibility to justice by one and all. Efficacy of the judicial system is to a great extent measured by how pendency and arrears of cases are tackled. But for the positive response from the members of the bar and the sincere efforts of the members of the registry, we could not have achieved success both in the administrative sphere and in disposal of cases. The collaborative effort of the bar and the bench shall have to continue for effective dispensation of justice. On behalf of the High Court, I take this opportunity to assure all the stakeholders that the judiciary will keep working with dedication and sincerity by upholding the cherished principles of the Constitution in the best interest of the country, in the best interest of the state of Telangana and the citizens. Development and growth of the bar is essential for a strong judiciary. Having regard to the Advocates Act 1961 and the mandate of the Supreme Court in Indira Jaisingh's case, the High Court had carried out the exercise of designating senior advocates. After a grueling exercise, the High Court for the state of Telangana had designated 36 advocates as senior advocates with effect from 28/12/2022. I am aware that there are disappointments, but these disappointments, I am sure, will act as a challenge to those who I am sure will be able to achieve greater heights in the days to come and whose talent will certainly be acknowledged. Our advocates have various problems like parking of vehicles, obtaining copies of orders, so on and so forth. I can assure all my friends at the bar that the High Court is committed to the welfare of lawyers and the legal profession. As you all know, the High Court for the state of Telangana has successfully completed reorganization of judicial districts and prepared guidelines for allocation of ministerial staff, and necessary changes have been made to the rules in this regard. Provisional selection to 12 vacancies in the cadre of district judges was completed by the High Court, and thereafter we have sent the proposal to the government for issuance of necessary orders. The High Court has also taken up recruitment process for filling up vacancies in the cadre of Civil Judge Junior Division, and the process is on the verge of completion. After taking up the task of filling up of vacancies in the district judiciary in the month of March 2022, we could fill up 592 vacancies in various categories across the state. In the High Court, out of 779 additional posts in various cadres being sanctioned by the government in the High Court service, promotions have been effected to the High Court staff. Additionally, 77 personal secretaries, court masters to the honorable judges, and 84 typists and copies have been recruited. It needs to be mentioned that on 1st January 2023 itself, the High Court has released the annual recruitment calendar 2023, detailing the tentative dates of notification, submission of applications, examinations, etc., for filling up vacancies in the judicial service, High Court service, and state judicial, ministerial, and subordinate service. In a first of its kind, the High Court has released a document called Nyay Nirman to bring uniformity and to ensure that all requisite amenities and facilities are provided to the stakeholders of judiciary while constructing district court complexes. This document includes detailed plans for 2 court complexes, 4 court complexes, and 10 court complexes, separate plans for family courts and POCSO courts. Lands have been allotted to the newly carved out judicial districts ranging from 5 acres to 20 acres for construction of district court complexes, and these court complexes will be built based on the Nyay Nirman document, ensuring that every aspect of judicial infrastructure is accessible to all the stakeholders. The High Court has taken possession of the erstwhile Andhra Pradesh Administrative Tribunal building at Purani Haveli, Hyderabad, to convert the same into an integrated courts on family disputes. Construction of the same is almost complete and it is awaiting inauguration. It will be a unique complex and one of its kind in the entire country. I do not want to burden you by reading out the statistics, but I can assure you that special steps have been taken to tackle the pendency, like constitution of dedicated special benches. The results are showing. Slowly but surely, the pendency figures are coming down. Digitization of court records is going on. We have also started live streaming of court proceedings of Court Hall number 1 on trial basis. Soon it will be extended to the other court halls as well. Insofar Telangana State Legal Services Authority is concerned, legal aid was provided to 11,697 persons during this period. 3,372 legal literacy camps were conducted. 16,23,786 cases were settled in the Lok Adalats, including 64,100 pre-litigation cases. An amount of rupees 52.5 crores awarded as compensation could be realized. That apart, 618 cases were settled through mediation. Ladies and gentlemen, on this auspicious occasion, let us all take a pledge that we shall adhere to the constitutional road, uphold the rule of law and the Constitution. Let us all join hands together to build a resurgent India, a new India, a modern India, a vibrant India, and an inclusive India where all of us are equal partners in nation building. I once again extend Republic Day greetings to one and all. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, Milord, for the enlightening and path-breaking speech. Now, as part of Republic Day celebrations, there will be Kuchipudi dance performance by Ms. Yamini Reddy and her team. Ms. Yamini Reddy, daughter and disciple of legendary Kuchipudi exponents Padma Bhushans Dr. Raja Radha Reddy and Kausalya Reddy, is one of the leading Kuchipudi Indian classical dancers of the generation today. She is a 3-time national awardee. She has toured several countries extensively, including United States of America, United Kingdom, Southeast Asia, UAE. In Dublin, the mayor presented her a golden key after watching her captivating Kuchipudi dance performance. She has also participated in national and international festivals. Her performance at BRICS Summit was highly appreciated. She is the recipient of Devadasi National Award and Sangeet Natak Academy Bismillah Khan Yuva Puraskar. Ms. Yamini Reddy started Natya Tarangini, Hyderabad, where she trains students in the art of Kuchipudi dance, and several of her students form core group of Yamini Reddy repertory. Her group has performed at various festivals across India. I request Ms. Yamini Reddy to take over for performance of Kuchipudi dance.
Namaskaram to the Honorable Chief Justice and all the esteemed guests who are present here today. We are indeed honored and privileged to be here to present a Kuchipudi dance performance before you. India is a glorious country. It is filled with ancient knowledge, cultural values, and art forms. Goddess Saraswati is the epitome of knowledge and culture. Today, we will be beginning our performance with a Saraswati Vandana written by Surya Kant Tripathi Nirala. This poem was written by the author in a time of great strife when India was ruled by the British. He wrote this poem as a prayer to Goddess Saraswati to give our country freedom and to fill it with peace and knowledge. Knowledge and culture are important for the progressive growth of any country and society. So today we will be beginning with the Saraswati Vandana as an ode to Goddess Saraswati to bless us and our great nation with prosperity and progress. In this item, you will see a confluence of North and South India. Generally, Kuchipudi is performed to Carnatic style of music, but this song has been set to the Hindustani style of music and Hindi verses, but is being performed in the South Indian form of Kuchipudi dance. This item has been choreographed by my parents, Padma Bhushan's Gurus Raja and Radha Reddy. Kindly see Saraswati Vandana by me and my wonderful group of dancers.
tajanu tadana tana tajanu dim tadit tajanu tadana tana tajanu tam tadit tajanu tadana tana tajanu dim tadit tajanu tadana tana tajanu tam tarikidi tam tarikidi tagana tarikidi tagadim tarikidi tagadai tarikidi tagana tarikidi tagadam tarikidi tagadim tarikidi tagadam dim tarikidi tagadam tarikidi tagadai tam tarikidi tagadam dim tarikidi tagadai tam tarikidi tagadam ginnata dim tarikidi tagadam ginnata tam tarikidi tagadam ginnata
varade
Varade
भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर कलुष भेद तम हर प्रकाश भर जगमग जगा कर दे जगमग जगा कर दे वीणा वादिनी वरदे
शारदे वरदे करूं हम ध्यान तेरो कच करो गुणगान तेरो कुंद सो सुंदर वदन शोभित अमित शुभ्रावसन बस श्वेत पद्मासन जनन झंकारति वीणा टनन टंकारति वीणा सुनत संसार करत पुकार वीणा जयति जय ओंकार 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 सरलय सुधा सोबर सतगुणी सब देवगण परखत हंस हरकत भजत सुनि राग मन अनुराग जागे भ्रमर धीर पराग त्यागे शिथिल सरोवर शिथिल तरुवर शिथिल नीर समीर सुनी स्वर मीड को शोभा बखानो जात नहीं दिड़ दिड़ को हर टोंक झालाता जस छूटे धनुष तेबा करत बखान सब विद्वान चढ़ी सब देव देवी विमान बरसावे हर्षि पुष्पान गावत किन्नरन गंधर्व सुंदर गान गही गही जंग विष्णु इंद्र गणपति संग संग मृदंग ले वादन करे अति डंग डंग उमंग करी करी बोल धरी धरी ताल संग फराल भरी भर तागे के नागे के तागे के नागे के नाना नकत नाना कत नाना नकत तागे तिट कता तागे तिट कता नागे तिट कता दिन तिट कता कत्ता किड़दा कत्ता किड़दान कत्ता किड़दान कत्ता किड़दान
नवगति नवनाथार नवगति नवनाथार नवगति नवनाथार नवगति नवनाथार नवल कंठ नव जलद
Thank you very much. The next presentation is a pure dance number. It's a Jati Kattu in Kuchipudi. Now, pure dance has no meaning or expression. It simply uses the beautiful movements of the hand and footwork and body movements to convey supreme joy or bliss. The music for this Jati Kattu has been composed by Dr. Yella Venkateshwar Rao and choreography by Padma Bhushan's Dr. Raja Radha Reddy. In this Jati Kattu, we will be showing you a glimpse of the famous plate dance of Kuchipudi. Now, standing on the rim of this brass plate is not a gimmick. It is believed that when the dancer climbs on the rim of the dance plate, his or her earthly connections are broken. The Rishi Muni in Tapasya has been compared to the dancer standing on the rim of a brass plate because all the earthly connections are broken and our prayers reach directly to God. And today we are all praying for our mother nation and its prosperity. We will be concluding with a small Vande Mataram after this piece. So kindly see Jati Kattu. Thank you very much. It was indeed an honor and privilege for all of us to perform here today. I would like to thank from my heart the Chief Justice for envisioning this program and having us here. I would like to introduce my dancers. Prakriti, Aditi, Sneha, Vaishnavi, Skandini, Sharad, Varshini, Meenakshi, Anika, Navya, Srividya, and Pradna. Thank you once again. Jai Hind.
I thank Ms. Yamini Reddy and her team for her excellent performances, with which everyone is in euphoric mood. The celebrations will be concluded with the national anthem. I request all the honorable judges to join in that tree on the right side of their lordships, and advocates on their left side, and judicial officers in the corridor opposite court hall number 15.